Mates all, and here a tale I'll spin of prisoners bound for Caesar's court, and all the storms we're in. A centurion named Julius had the charge of Paul the Jew, had Aristarchus too, a mate from Macedonia's crew. We sailed from Adramyttium along the Asian shore to Sidon's port, where Paul found friends and kindness was in store. But then the winds turned against us, lads, a cruel and howling gale. So 'neath the lee of Cyprus we did set a sorry sail. Yo-ho, and away the anchor, the wind's a wicked foe. From Cilicia to Pamphylia, the currents they did flow. We made for Myra in the Latian sun, a weary, toilsome trip, and found an Alexandrian ship to make our final grip. Wait! For many days we crawled along, near Cnidus we did strain. The wind said no and turned us round to face the open main. We hugged the coast of Crete, me boys, 'twas slow and dangerous going, till fair havens we did find, with winter's gale a-blowing. Then Paul stood up among us with a warning grim and dread: this voyage brings great injury, with many men soon dead. But the centurion listened to the master and the owner, and not the words of God's own man, the prisoner and the loner. Yo-ho, and away the anchor, to Phoenix we'll be bound. A gentle southern breeze came up, a hopeful welcome sound. We sailed along the Cretan coast, so close you touched the shore. Then hell's own breath, the northeaster, began to rage and roar. The ship was caught, she could not fight, we yielded to the blast. Past Carter's Isle we scudded, and we feared our fate was cast. We bound the hull with the ropes, lads, lowered anchors in our fright, afraid we'd run on Syrtis sands and perish in the night. We threw the cargo overboard, the gear upon the third day. No sun nor stars for 14 nights to show us any way. All hope of being saved was gone, as hunger gripped the crew, when Paul rose up and spoke again of what he surely knew. Yo-ho, and hear the prisoner, he spoke with God's own voice. You should have listened, men, he said, but now you have a choice. Take courage now, for not a life aboard the ship will fail. An angel told me plain last night, we'll ride out this gale. Aye. The 14th night at midnight, thought we heard the breakers pound. We took our soundings 20 fathoms, then but 15 found. We dropped 4 anchors from the stern and prayed for morning's light. But sailors planned to flee the ship and take the boat's swift flight. Unless these men stay in the ship, you cannot be saved, cried Paul. So soldiers cut the ropes and sent that little boat to fall. Then Paul said, eat, for you'll need strength, not one hair shall be lost. He broke the bread and gave God thanks before the tempest tossed. Yo-ho, enlightened ship, throw out the wheat to sea. We saw a bay with sandy beach, our only chance to flee. We cut the anchors loose, me boys, and raised the foresail high, and drove her straight onto the beach beneath that angry sky. Whoa! The bow stuck fast, the stern was smashed by waves of monstrous might. The soldiers thought to kill us all before the coming night. But Julius wished to save his Paul and stayed the bloody hand. Swim for it, lads, or float on planks. Now make it to the land. And so it was, 276 souls safe ashore. The ship was lost, but lives were saved, as Paul had sworn before. So heed the word of God's own man when next you face the gale, or you'll be singing shanties, lads, when all your hopes do fail.